Alright you guys, so finally, I'm getting around to reviewing these Rokkor Coilovers. I bought them about 2.5 months ago. I installed them like mid-January. It's now like the beginning of April, so about 2.5 months I've been riding them. Sorry this has taken so long to make. I've just been like, okay, another week, ride on them, see how they feel, just test the durability, I guess. So I just kept pushing it back, but I'm finally getting around to do it with them. Felt like I've had them on long enough that I feel comfortable with them and stuff, and I can actually give a full review. I've been daily driving them the whole time. This is my daily driver, in case any of you guys are new to the channel. But basically, this product, I got it on eBay for $300, the coilovers. Now, this was just the strut with the spring. It did not have the top hat, so you have to take them off your old struts and put them on there. I will link the install video of these coilovers in the description if any of you guys want to see how that went. It took a while, but it was just me and my friends. We were like messing around half the time though, so. But taking off you had to use spring compressors to compress it and then put on the other top hat. That takes a while. If you've done it before, probably not, but it was our first time ever doing it, so. But it was fun. We got it all done. Now, to get to the actual quality, so taking them out of the box, they actually seem pretty good. By the way, Rokkor is apparently the sister company to Racelands, so these are essentially Racelands from what I've read online. Apparently they share like the same suite buildings. Rokkor is just another brand that they can sell their product through, so essentially they're similar to Racelands is what I heard. So put them on, been riding them for 2 months, and honestly, for $300, they ride pretty decent. They didn't like blow away my expectations. It wasn't like amazing suspension, but I mean for $300 I don't think you can really go wrong. Now the reason I bought these instead of legit ones was I had blown stock suspension when I bought this, and it was really bad. Like you could like catch air on some bumps, so it really needed to be replaced. I didn't really have the money for full on like a $700 set of real coilovers, $800, and replacing stock suspension was going to be like $300 anyways with the struts and everything. So I decided just to try it out. These will be lower than stock, obviously. They are adjustable height. There is no adjustable dampening on them, so you just get what you get when it comes to that. Sorry if it's a little loud. The road noise on the Miata is crazy. But yeah, there's no adjustable dampening, just adjustable ride height. They can go pretty low if you want them to. I have them set pretty high just because it's my daily. And I'm not really about the stance life. I'm not all too into like going slammed, but I like it as right now. And I don't really want to blow them. If I go lower, I heard like Rokkors and Racelands, they'll blow real quick if you like slam them. So not real quick, but quicker. So I just left them high. I'm trying to get them to last for a while. Now, one thing, these, like when you start actually cornering fast, like you're messing around, you know, using some spirited driving, you can definitely tell that these coilovers are not meant for a track setup. I don't know if it's like the spring brakes or whatever. I'm not a suspension expert by any means. I just daily drive on these. I'm not a track expert, but you can definitely tell that there's like some body roll, that kind of stuff going into corners and whatnot. I heard what I read online is that the spring rates aren't really good for a Miata for these coilovers, so that could be an issue with these. But yeah, you're not going to be tracking on these really for $300. You can't really expect to track too much on them, I don't think, anyways. So that's a little bit of a flaw, but it's not that bad. I mean, if you're buying these, most people just want to buy them to go slammed on them, which, you know, is fine. It wasn't for me. I just wanted to daily drive on them. One second, we got some construction coming up here. I'm gonna have to get over, I think. Yeah, I do. All right, so we're getting over. Sorry about that. We got to do a detour up here too, man. Come on. But yeah, definitely number one, not going to be tracking on these. Daily driving only. I'd be kind of scared to track on eBay coils too. I'd definitely try and get something, you know, a little bit more expensive, you know. So definitely a no-go for tracking, like I've been saying for the last 5 minutes. But I'm gonna get more into the daily driving stuff right now. So as daily driving coils, they definitely feel a lot stiffer than stock suspension. Mine was blown, and I've never driven a Miata with like good stock suspension, so I don't really know. And I've never driven a Miata with really good coilovers either, so my opinions are kind of just based on what I expect, basically. But yeah, they feel a little bit stiffer than stock, to be honest. Like if you're gonna go over a bump or like something like that, you still gotta slow down, you know, prep. You can't just roll over it like a Cadillac, you know. Obviously, they're your eBay coils. Gotta turn right here. Sorry. So yeah, you're not gonna be cruising down the street just cruising. You know, it's a little rough ride when you're going over bumps, stuff like that. You hit some bumps, it kind of jags the whole car. But I mean, that's to be expected. I wasn't like going for supreme comfort for 300 bucks. So basically, I would really only recommend these like if you have stock suspension and you want to go really low, then these might be for you. Or if you have blown suspension and you're looking for a quick replacement and you don't want to buy all new stock struts and stuff, you want to go a little bit lower and your stock suspension's blown. But other than that, I think if you have really good stock suspension as it is, it rides fine, they still got some life in them, and you're fine with that, I would honestly say to wait to get better coilovers just for increased ride quality. You could track on them and stuff. It'll just be better use of your money in the long term. If your stock suspension's fine, I would just ride that until you can save up for a legitimate set of coilovers, instead of buying these Rokkor ones from eBay or wherever you can get them. I would definitely save up for, like, I don't know, one of those Fly Miata kits or something like that, instead of just going for the eBay option. That'll probably last longer, give you a better ride quality, and you can also track on them, which would be an issue for these coilovers. But yeah, after 2.5 months of owning these, they ride pretty much just as good as when I bought them. They settled in and everything. You know, they dropped like another centimeter or so after I installed them. The springs are all settled and everything, but they ride just as fine. Haven't had any quality issues. Been riding clean. These do have a warranty, I believe. I think it's like 2 years or something. I forgot exactly. I would have to look into that, but that's good to know just in case something breaks. They are going to back it, and I heard you have to pay for the shipping to get them there, which can be expensive because the box is big and stuff because it's coilovers. But I mean, it's kind of worth it if you're going to get free coilovers back, you know? So just a quick little summary here. Basically, what I can say about these is that you get what you pay for. You're paying 300 bucks. You can't expect to get the best coilovers in the world. You're not going to be tracking. You're not going to be doing crazy, getting crazy handling out of them. You're not going to be, you know, ripping the streets. They're just going to be good for daily driving, I guess. If you want to go a little bit lower in daily drive, that's a good option. These quality, pretty decent so far. Haven't had any quality problems at all. Been really solid ride. Really, I think pretty good value for the money. Taking that out to spend that much just to get my stock suspension replaced pretty much with if I wanted springs and the struts. So buying these was a good option for me at the time. And if you have blown suspension and you're looking for a quick, easy replacement, I would definitely get these. They were on eBay for $300 with no sales tax, I believe, when I bought them, and it was free shipping, or $10 shipping, so it was like $309 to my door, I believe, which, you know, you can't go wrong with that. 310 bucks for a set of coilovers is pretty good. It's adjustable ride height and everything. But basically, like I was saying earlier, if you have a little bit more money, you're saving up a little bit more money, I would definitely consider getting a better option. One of another YouTuber I know, his name is Nihal Farouk, I think his name. Sorry if I butchered that, but he bought a set of the Yonica coilovers. I believe they're around $500. Another eBay type thing, a lot better than Rokkor's, I believe. Those do have adjustable dampening. If you guys want to check out those, if you have a little bit more money, I'll link his channel. He just bought a set and he put them on his car. You guys can ask questions of him about those. But basically, the $300 option, you can't go wrong as long as you know how to replace your top hats and like put it all on yourself. I just went through that dip you guys saw. It kind of, the whole car like flexed a lot. It doesn't absorb bumps very well. So they aren't going to be the most comfortable thing for daily driving, but you're going to be stanced, bro. You're going to be stanced, dude. Not really stanced, but you can be if you want to, which is a nice option. So all in all, $300 worth of coilovers, pretty good. I say if you're thinking about doing it, just go for it. It's only 300 bucks. Not only $300, it's a lot of money. But for a set of coilovers, that's really cheap compared to any other thing I've seen. Like I said, that's like the price of stock suspension if you want to get everything done. So I would say go for it. I haven't had any issues. Been pretty good so far. I've driven like over 1,000 miles on them, maybe even 2,000. Maybe more, I don't even know. I didn't even record when I put them on. But I plan to ride these for like at least another year, and then maybe I'll get a set of the like the VMAX Fly Miatas or something like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support on the channel recently. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe if you want to see more videos. Like the video if you did enjoy. We're almost at 700 subs. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm getting closer and closer to 1K every day. Thank you guys so much for the support. Comment what you guys think. Any of you guys do have Rokkors, leave your opinions in the comments so other people can see. Just leave your experience. Just trying to get some information about these coilovers. I didn't see any like videos, or there's barely any reviews online, so I thought I'd make one for the Miata. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video.